Do you want to close 4 to 5 new clients this month? Is it a yes or no? And I don't mean just kind of like peon clients. These are good, solid clients. They're going to sign an agreement, work with you anywhere from 90 days to 6 months or longer. I always recommend 6 months to a year, depending on what you're working on. But these are people that will sign an agreement and pay you good money. They'll either pay for you up front for the 6 months or they'll pay you month to month. So I'm going to give you the strategy that I use in the corporate world with Action Coach. How I worked with brand new business coaches. These are people that came fresh out of training, fresh, like literally their LinkedIn profile didn't even say they were a coach yet. They were zero, starting at zero. The one thing they did have, obviously, was a franchise that helped them. Obviously, in a corporate office with myself to help them, to train them and educate them how to make money quickly, how to get their first few clients. What strategy we used, of course, they had a website up and running quickly. It was very typical cookie cutter franchise website. So they did have that going for them. And I know some of you are still working on that piece in your business, and that's okay. It's completely okay because you have an advantage. You have an international online business. My coaches in the business world, the business coaches I worked with in the past, could only really work with their community. They were actually segregated by zip code. A territory is what they would purchase. So they could only really coach people in their community. You have the whole online world community. Anyone that speaks in your language can be your client. So here's the strategy. It's a simple one. And I will even challenge some of you on this and do it right along with you if you wish. I had them speak to 5 people a day, 5 business owners in their case, because that's their ideal client. 5 business owners. All they had to do was connect with 5 people a day. 5 new people, new prospects. We call them, I don't even think they were prospects at that time. They're more like suspects at that point. So it's kind of your pipeline, suspects to prospects to leads to hot leads. You get the idea. What I see most of you doing is absolutely awesome, but marketing, again, remember, it's like putting your flare out there. It's no different than getting all dressed up, sitting at the bar and hoping your husband comes by and just taps you on the shoulder and proposes, right? Doesn't work that way. Your flare is out there. That's great. But your engagement is what's going to get people over the finish line. Think about it. It's extremely scary to schedule a strategy session out of the blue with certain people. I have a lot of people that will connect with me and then they want to talk and then I send them the link to my calendar. That's how I get most of my strategy sessions. It doesn't usually just trickle into my inbox. Yes, I do get some that way through my website and so on. But 90% of them starts with engagement, and then I send them my calendar link. So here's the strategy. 5 people a day. All you need to do is connect with 5 people a day. Could be on LinkedIn, could be in a networking event, could be on Facebook, could be anywhere. And I mean connect like as in private message them. Hey, how you doing? What's going on in your world today? Share something fun and exciting with me today. What's going on in your life? A lot of you guys are working in health and fitness, life coaching. This is beneficial to you. I reach out and ask, tell me what's new. What kind of career do you have? What's exciting for you in your business? I just assume they're business owners. Or obviously, I always start off with a compliment because everybody likes to receive compliments, right? Warm them up a little bit. Create that trust. Create a friend. That's all you need to do is make 5 friends a day, which turns into 100 new suspects / prospects a week. That's 100 a week. I'm sorry, 100 a month. Getting ahead of myself with the math here. 5 times 5 is 25 a week, and that's 100 a month. Now let's circle back. The closing ratio I had with my coaches was 1 out of every 5 business owners they turned into a client. So that's how they got their 4 clients for the month. But it had to go backwards. So look at your activity every day. Am I connecting with 5 people a day? It's not that hard, guys. I was just at the networking event for National Associations of Women's Business Owners. I made 10 new friends that day, made sure I put them on my Facebook. I always pull people in. Pull them in wherever it feels comfortable. If it's your newsletter, put them in your newsletter. If it feels good to put them on social media, put them in there because that's my happy space. That works for me. Most of my clients come from my Facebook relationship marketing. So build those relationships. Get them in your circle quickly so they can kind of watch you and be inspired by you because you're all leaders. So that was quick and fast. 10, at least 10, if not more, just from going to a luncheon last week. So 5 connections a day. The key is to get really clear on Obviously, creating a system that works for you to stay focused and organized, to keep track of these new people that you're playing with, and just building relationships. It just comes natural to start up a conversation with people. Know, like, and trust. Ask what they do. Ask about their lifestyle. Ask about their kids. Ask about personal stuff. Build that relationship by what I call bridging the gulf, with commonality and bringing that person closer to you. They don't hire you until they know, like, and trust you. A graphic on social media does not say, you know me, you like me, you trust me. It's just flair. Remember, it's no different than sitting on that bar stool perched there hoping to get proposed to. It doesn't happen that way. I'm all about the relationship piece. So engage. Connect any way you want to. Maybe it's group forums, maybe it's a private Facebook group that you belong in, whatever the case may be. It could be the people at your kids' it's preschool, it could be in the community, it could be at your church, it could be anywhere you're plugged in. But every morning, think, how can I connect with 5? And it's kind of fun to just kind of tick off, I got my 5 for the day. And that's what I do with my coaches. And they would get, these are brand new people from start, ground zero, brand new business startups, fresh out of training, didn't even know what the hell they were doing yet, would get their first 4 clients. And I say 4 to 5 because most of the time it's 5. 5 just tended to be kind of like, that extra one that just kind of showed up for that month. It was kind of a great momentum. So at the beginning of your day, think, how can I connect with 5 people today? What's the easiest? What can I fit into my schedule? Really, it's taking you maybe a half an hour to an hour. And now you've bridged that gulf where people can engage with you. You don't seem so far away on a pedestal somewhere, unreachable, which again, they've got to have that relatability factor to connect and feel close to you. And they don't feel like you're on their sidelines. They're not going to hire you as their coach, plain and simple. So the numbers again is 5 people a day, 5 days a week equals 25 new prospects. What you want to do is go back at the end of the week, and out of those 25, try to schedule 5 appointments or 5 strategy sessions. Out of those 5, at least 1 is going to close. These were my brand new coaches' statistics. This was their conversion rate. 1 out of 5 was what they closed. I would like to see you all get 5 out of 5. How about that? Because the quicker you get in the sales strategy call and the faster you are at getting that ideal client in front of you and you're getting more comfortable with that sales conversation, you will close 5 out of 5. And you just will. My percentage rate is 4 out of 5. Just unless there's some life serious fucked up shit, they don't close, or they're just not the right fit for me, then I'll farm them out or refer them out or whatever. But 4 out of 5 is my closing ratio to every strategy session I work with. Overall, I want to see you guys get up there too, but realistically, maybe starting out, it's 1 out of 5. So this is going to get you 4 to 5 new clients. Solid paying clients are going to either pay you all up front or monthly. This is reoccurring income for you. You want to nail this down. It's a great strategy. Reach out to me in the forums, private section, wherever, and ask me questions for strategies if you're a little clueless on how to connect with 5 people. It's simple and easy. My business coaches were literally knocking on doors of businesses. And I say knocking on doors, but walking into businesses, introducing themselves. I call it cold calling or bold calling, where they're literally going in and making a friend and just introducing themselves in their area. You have it pretty easy. You're behind the computer, or you can do it at your own events, whatever you're plugged into the community, and just check it off. But keep track of these people because you want to go back and offer them a free session. Out of those 25, you'll easily get 5 strategy sessions a week. Easily. And I can promise you, guarantee you're going to close at least 1 out of 5. And then you and I will work closer and closer together to nail that into 5 out of 5. So you can have a 100% closing ratio, which is awesome. Hope this was inspiring. Go out there and connect with your 5. All you need to do every day is make 5 new friends, and I'll give you Saturday and Sundays off. So how cool is that? Or whatever 2 days of the week you wish. Much love and happiness. Hope this is helpful. Mwah. Bye.